eating my real food, my orange. I hope you were able to see on Facebook this morning, I did a article on leeks, on what the nutrients are that are in the leeks, and I gave you my favorite recipe for potato leek soup, of which you can see some pictures of. It is time to get to taste this leek potato soup. Potato leek soup. So you saw me putting in the butter and the cheese. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to taste it. I have a little change that happened since we made the last video. I showed you my hand, that I wasn't in a brace anymore, in a splint. And the doctor called me the next morning, yesterday morning. Apparently he didn't sleep. He is worried about the screw that is too long. He does not want me to go to Nevada with that screw being too long and having, I think he's worried about it, that he did that. So I'm having surgery in a couple hours to have it taken out. I have opted to go for just a local so that I don't get all the drugs in my body again. And so I'll report to you after that is over. One of the things that I did last night, or did this morning actually, there was a webinar that I was invited to by Shay at Elliott Homestead. And I really like Shay, and I know that she is involved in essential oils, and so she invited me to a meeting about essential oils. I've used them a little bit. I have a little bit of knowledge of them. I'm actually using frankincense on my scar right now. I was using lavender on it to begin with. Both of them are good. I've used Breathe before when I couldn't breathe during the flu that I had 2 years ago. And that's where I very first got introduced to them a little bit. I don't understand them. I don't understand all the value of them. But I am seriously looking into them because I'm wanting everything to become natural that we do. Real food, exercise, sleeping well, using plants, using herbs to grow, growing my own supplements. But I'm trying to figure out essential oils and the value of them because I know they're valuable and where they fit in. I'm toying with the idea of, after I've learned about them, helping it become one of our incomes. And so I'm interested to know if any of you sell them or use them or have an opinion about them, and share it with me. I did not realize that they do cleaning products and makeup products. I don't understand how they're all used. And so I do have a book on them. I'm going to start looking into them and trying to figure it out so that I can understand. I know that they're an herb that's been put into a bottle or something like that. And so I understand the value of it, but help me out here. I'll report to you back after my surgery.
Okay, you can talk now.
Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Pre-op.
Just waiting to find out what her blood pressure is.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yep. And then in a little while she'll go in and
I
they'll...
want a warm gown and a warm blanket.
So we'll see what happens. I got her home.
We actually just got home, but it's been hours and hours and hours.
So there we were at the surgery center, and I'm waiting for the nurse to come out and get me to come back while she goes through recovery. There's no recovery when they just do a local. She came walking out with the nurse. The nurse had to walk her all the way out to the front door, but she looked like nothing had happened.
Yeah, but it did. Trust me, I was there. I saw it happen. I felt it happen. Locals are hurting, painful. It's 10 o'clock right now, and I had it at 2.
Where's your souvenir?
Oh, yeah, in there. So it's been 9 hours. 8 or 9 hours. 8 hours, sorry. And I still have some numbness in here, but it's just starting to wear. I don't know what kind of a numbing he did, but that was a lot because I'm just starting to have the pain now.
I didn't know what I was looking for.
See that little screw? That is what he had to take out because it was about a 1/4 inch too long, stuck into my skin.
And all the way through the bone and out the other side, poking the skin and other things.
So he was very
apologetic.
Didn't charge me anything for that surgery whatsoever. So I do want to make a wonderful
You've already bragged about me.
No, I haven't bragged about you to them.
It's embarrassing.
I'm bragging about him because, all right, he was an instrument in the Lord's hands.
Okay, I'll go with that.
You'll go with that. He fixed all 4 brakes on our car. He fixed the water pump. He put that water pump in 2 hours. And he fixed the controls that now open our doors and roll his window down. He's amazing. Somebody called him Super Jim. He is.
Sometimes you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but it's done.
Yeah.
We're not sure when we're going to get out of here because there's so much weather that we're just going to sit tight if we have to.
The weather is not awful. I believe as long as the winds aren't whipping things around, we could go without too much trouble. The problem is the 1.5 miles from where we're parked to the main road. It's not a gravel road, it's a dirt road, which is okay in dry eastern Colorado, but when it's as wet as it has been this last week, it is just a soupy mess.
We literally were hydroplaning.
Coming home tonight, it was just anything that's a rut in the road throws it around. So any amount of speed, it would be enough to have us go all the way off the road. We're not going to go fast pulling the trailer, so it's not speed, but the problem is that with all that weight, there's a ditch, fairly deep.
We're not going to make you do it, honey.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I don't think the truck would pull it out the other side. It's just too, even in 4-wheel drive, the wheels would just spin because there's no way to get traction.
So don't worry about it. We're not going to do it if it's not a good thing. We won't do it. Trust me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been an eventful day for us, and we have been at our son's home. I was going to say he fixed dinner for us.
We fixed the dinner.
We fixed dinner
He invited us over dinner so we could fix it.
We fixed dinner for him and his lovely family. And then we found out that our youngest granddaughter there is in a play tomorrow night, so we're going back into Denver to watch.
It'll be fun.
So, anyway, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We really do. Thanks for coming along on this journey. It's life. It's not unusual. We're facing the challenges and dealing with them, and we appreciate all the support that we get along the way, all the encouraging words, and we're excited to get through this phase and actually get to where we can start back to the gardening stuff that we love, that we need. Of course, with the climate we're going to, we're not behind.
No, we're not.
We're going to get there about the right time.
See you in a few days. Bye-bye.